Hello everyone. Today we are going to be looking at how and when your emotions become like ticking bombs. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Where does disease come from? How does it get manifested in your body in the first place? Do environment and diet really play key roles in causing disease? Well, the information contained in this video will shock you to say the least. For years now, health officials have told the public about how diet and environment specifically contribute to most illnesses. Doctors have been preaching to their patients how important it is to eat a healthy, balanced diet and to exercise on a regular basis. It is also advised to limit our fat intake because it is unhealthy. Many people believe that by taking vitamin and mineral supplements they will ensure themselves that any deficiency they have will be taken care of. If all the information that has been preached to us about disease and health is true, then how is it that a person such as ourselves could become chronically sick? Before I became chronically sick, I worked out 4 to 5 days a week and ate very well. I ate a varied and healthy diet and also limited my intake of saturated fats. So, how did I become chronically sick after following such an active and healthy lifestyle? Well, although disease is a physical manifestation, the root causes of most illnesses are not physical. The true root causes of almost every disease lie deep within every person that is ill. In essence, we create every illness that we experience, be it on a subconscious level or an unconscious level. So, how is that possible? How can we possibly cause ourselves these kinds of circumstances? Well, there are distinct emotional and mental patterns associated with every illness. The way you choose to use your mind and the way you respond to your outer world have more to do with disease than your diet and your environment. We have heard in recent years how stress can kill you. Well, it is really not the stress in and of itself that will kill you, it is the way you choose to process the stress that could hurt you or make you very sick. The body in essence is a mirror of our inner thoughts, emotions and beliefs. Every single cell in your body has its own intelligence and is able to listen to what you are thinking and feel what you are expressing emotionally. In reality, your cells and your body respond to every thought you think, every emotion you have and every word you speak. Repetitive modes of thinking and suppressing negative emotions such as anger, resentment, bitterness, and hatred can and will eventually manifest as disease in the body. Literally, your suppressed emotions become like ticking bombs waiting for the perfect conditions to detonate and manifest as disease. There is a philosophy, science called metaphysics. Metaphysics deals with primarily how there are many factors in the universe in which cannot be reasoned with the 5 senses of the human body. In the aspect of disease, metaphysics proposes that there are distinct emotional and mental factors that contribute to the manifestation to each correlating disease. The correlation between patterns of emotions and thought to a specific disease can be so profoundly true. For example, let's take a person with heart disease. Metaphysically speaking, the heart represents love and our blood represents joy. Our hearts pump this joy throughout our bodies. When someone lacks joy and love for their life, the heart shrinks and becomes cold and thus the blood becomes sluggish. At this point, one is subjecting themselves for heart conditions such as angina, arteriosclerosis, and deposits in the arteries. In fact, if you were to look at most people who have heart disease, you will find a lack of joy and love in their life. Another metaphysical correlation of suppressed emotions and illness would be that of cancer. This disease is typically found in people who carry deep anger for either themselves or resentment for other people and circumstances that occurred in the past. These people were very hurt by the past event and usually carry hatred for a long period of time until it literally starts eating away at the body and manifests as cancer. I hope by now that you can begin to see a deep correlation between a person's emotional and mental state and the disease they carry. Whenever a person comes down with any disease, they need to look at themselves and see what they have been thinking or what emotions they have been suppressing. Many times though, the triggering emotional and mental factors for a specific disease occurred many months to even years before the manifestation of the illness itself. It is key to discover the true root factors that triggered the manifestation of the illness. Even conditions such as the so-called common cold and the flu may have distinct emotional and mental factors contributing to them. Anytime you are sick in general, you need to listen to your body and hear what it is telling you. Instead of always looking for a magic blue pill or a magic supplement, one needs to be more conscious of their bodies. If you are chronically sick, then you need to assume full responsibility for your own health. No doctor or drug can cure you of any illness. You have the cure within you to eliminate any disease. God equipped all of us with everything that we will ever need in this world. How disease really gets manifested in the body. Symptoms of illness result from the following 3 factors. 1. Toxic thoughts. 2. Toxic emotions. 3. Toxic chemicals produced in your body from your negative emotions. Your toxic, negative thoughts, which really determine your perception of life events, cause you to have negative emotions, which cause the cells of your body to create toxic chemicals and in turn cause your body to create toxic cells that lead to disease. Science is now proving that when you are in a state of distress and disharmony, your cells produce toxic chemicals that tend to deteriorate and degenerate the body. Anytime you move into stress and disharmony, you express negative emotions that literally create toxic chemicals in your cells. This causes your body to be in a state of degeneration and stagnation. Once you are in this state, you then become susceptible to attract viruses, harmful bacteria, parasites, candida, fungi, and also store toxic chemicals from food and pollution since you will not be detoxifying properly. Also, when you are stressed out or carry any of the negative emotions such as anger, resentment, hatred, impatience, etc., you tense up. This tensing up causes many of your biological processes to be impaired. Nutrient transport, cell respiration, detoxification, elimination, digestion, assimilation, hormone production and brain function become severely disrupted, leading to a gradual degeneration in your whole system. Emotional stress has the biggest impact on your immune system above any other factor. If you are in a state of balance and harmony mentally, emotionally, and physically, then illness simply cannot set in the body. Most people have not been taught how to deal with stress and live in a balanced fashion. The society of today promotes drama, stress, and struggle. The secret, then, is that the suppressing and storing of emotions are the true root cause of most illnesses. Diet and environment do help to contribute to disease, however, they are not the underlying cause for it. Just look at anyone who is calm and approaches life in a balanced fashion. These people rarely get sick and will almost never get chronically sick. Chronically sick people are ones that are typically very emotional and/or have had serious traumatic experiences in their past. They are also people who tend to hold onto emotions correlating to these past events. The big secret that many health organizations don't want you knowing is that the body has a divine blueprint for perfect health. Every single cell in your body has its own intelligence and is programmed for optimum functioning. Due to this divine blueprint, the body knows exactly how to heal itself no matter what illness, injury, or imbalance that may be present. The key is to know how to use this blueprint to restore your health or improve your current state of health to optimum functioning. Once you know how to tap into this cellular blueprint for perfect health, you can then heal yourself from any illness. Divine blueprint for perfect health. Let's use an example of how this blueprint for perfect health works. Let's say that you cut your finger. What most people are unaware of is that the second the cut happens, there are biological processes that start immediately to regenerate and heal the wound. Due to the cellular programming in your body for perfect restoration, all the necessary processes and substances to heal the wound are automatically carried out perfectly. Accordingly, after about a week the cut is healed completely, and you would never know that there ever was an injury. Another example of the divine perfection of the body and how it is intelligent is when you break a bone. Here is another instance where the body starts immediately to repair and regenerate what is out of equilibrium with its divine blueprint. Again, after about 6 weeks the bone is healed completely, and it is actually stronger at the point of the break than it was before. So, it is quite clear that the body knows exactly how to heal itself from anything that it is presented with. The question really isn't can a person heal from a chronic illness, but rather does the person have the correct information to use to heal themselves? True healing. So, how does one begin to heal the emotional and mental traumas from one's past? The secret to healing yourself on all levels of your being is to learn how to let go and forgive. Learning how to forgive yourself and all the people who you perceived as hurting you is the best remedy for any life issue, whether it is a chronic disease or an unhealthy relationship with a family member or past lover. Notice that I said perceived as someone who hurt you. The fact is, no one can ever hurt you in life. You can only allow yourself to be hurt. The mental and emotional grief that you have experienced in life was really due to the perceptions that you had about each life event. You need to learn how to balance your multidimensionality. The only way one can truly heal from any disease is through healing every level of their being. One needs to look at their mind-body-spirit complex and work to heal those areas that are out of balance. Without such balance, one can never truly heal. At the source of every illness lies its cure. And that's it for today, everyone. Hope you guys learned a lot. See you guys tomorrow with another exciting health tip video. Subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to receive instant updates on our videos.